Hey lovelies, I thought I would make a quick video for you because this particular smoothie has loads of options. You can tweak your ingredients depending on your preferences and taste. You can have this with your vanilla shake or without. So if you wanted maybe an extra smoothie for the day but you don't want to deplete your supply of shakes, you can then just use this one without your shake powder and then have your shake as a separate meal instead. Okay, I've pre-chopped all of the ingredients just to save time, and we start with kale. So just a standard bag of shop bought kale. This is about, what, 2/3 of a beaker. This is a 650ml beaker. Obviously if you've got a smaller beaker then have less in it. I've also added a cup of water, and to that this is frozen spinach, just because it's nice and quick and convenient. It comes in like little blocks, compressed blocks, so I'm going to chuck in, that's actually 2 blocks just because they stuck together, so oh well. So kale and or spinach, and then a cup of water and a cup of coconut water. So this is the latest one that I just grabbed from the supermarket. It's pressed, so it's a little bit creamier, which is quite nice. Again, depends on your preference. We're going to blend the dark green veg and liquids first. So chuck this in the blender real quick. Okay, amazing colour for a start. You know this is going to be good for you. So next up we have, it's just a small banana. So between, say, 1 big banana or half a banana, depending on what size beaker you've got, that's going in there. And then apple as well. They were just, the apples I had were really dinky, so I actually chopped up 2 apples. And this device is an absolute lifesaver. You just pop the core of the apple over the center bit, press it down, and it cuts you lovely little segments. So I'm using an apple and a half, just because they were baby ones. And then I'm just nibbling on the rest in the background. Celery as well. Celery is super good for you. So this is 2 stalks of celery that I've chopped up. That's going in. And then the juice of 1 lemon. Now my advice would be to juice it into a little cup or something first, so that you can sift out the seeds, because the seeds, if you blitz them, are really bitter. So save your taste buds, do it separately, and then you can just fork out, I said fork out, any seeds and stuff. And the last ingredient is turmeric, should I say, turmeric. So if you can't get a hold of fresh turmeric, then ground turmeric is a reasonable substitute. Health food shops will do them. I ended up randomly buying mine on eBay, but it came with loads of them, and it looks a little bit like a darker version of ginger. So I've just chopped it, froze it. It's okay to freeze. And then I'm using a little bit more than normal. I've been for a long run this morning. Turmeric has incredible anti-inflammatory properties, so just to help with the muscles. My advice though, genuinely, if you're working with turmeric, cutting it and prepping it, please be careful of light surfaces and wear gloves, because it will stain like a bitch. So if you've had your nails done, yeah, be careful. So popping in 2 lots of turmeric. I'm going to blitz this up again. So, at this stage as well, if you're adding your shake powder, then fab, it'll make it a little sweeter, a little creamier. If not, if you have a sweet tooth, what you might want to consider, this is a Sweet Freedom fruit syrup, so it's free of processed sugars, but it'll just give it that little bit of extra sweetness. I nearly forgot. So I'm adding in a teaspoon of that into the mix. Entirely up to you. If you don't feel like you've got a sweet tooth, you don't need that. You'll have a little bit of sweetness from the apple and the banana anyway. So, round number 2 of blitzing. Also, if you haven't seen a picture of me in a while, yeah, pink hair and a fringe, that happened. I'm not sure if I like either, but hey. Okay. So you can see the banana in particular has lightened the colour. It's a little bit more of a lime green now. And let's give this a little taste. Yep. Of course I'm going to say that, but it genuinely is really nice. Packed full of goodness. So like I said, stick in your vanilla shake, tastes really nice. Leave the vanilla shake out and you can have it just with a little bit of fruit syrup if you want something a bit sweeter. So here you go. I'll pop a list of the ingredients on. Most of them, like if you buy a bag full of apples and a bag full of lemons and a bag of kale, will see you through for a week anyway. So you can make this one on repeat. It's really nice chilled. It will last for a couple of hours. If you leave it to sit for a while, I would just give it a really good shake up because it's got natural ingredients anyway. It will naturally just start to separate. So you'll get the wateriness of the apple and the celery in particular will start to separate a little bit from the more fibrous fruits and vegetables. So shake it up, good to go. Stunning, really filling and tastes great. So enjoy, let me know what you think.